Good morning, my dear student. Today in our class, we are going to learn how to do the multiplication and the division of a decimal number by 10, 100 and 1000, and how to divide a decimal number by a whole number. And we will do the statement sums on the decimals. So let us start. Multiplication of decimal numbers by 10, 100 and 1000. Let us take the decimal 3.146. When we multiply a decimal by 10, we shift the decimal point one place to the right. Thus, 3.146 multiplied by 10 will be equal to 31.46. In the same way, when we multiply a decimal by 100, the decimal point shift two places to the right. So, 3.146 multiplied by 100 will be 314.6. When we multiply a decimal by 1000, the decimal point shift three places to the right. 3.146 multiplied by 1000 will be equal to 3146. Remember, to multiply by 10, 100 and 1000, shift the decimal point as many places to the right as there are 0 after 1. Now let us try to do the questions of exercise 9.3. Question is find the product. First one is 5.23 multiplied by 10. Since we are multiplying by 10, so we shift the decimal point one place to the right. So the answer will be 52.3. Next one is 27.4 multiplied by 100. Since we are multiplying by 100, so we shift the decimal point two place to the right. So 27.4 multiplied by 100 will be equals to 2740. Next is 0.003 multiplied by 1000. Since we are multiplying by 1000, we shift the decimal point three places to the right. So it will be 3.0. Next is 2.386 multiplied by 1000. So it will be 2386 as we shift the decimal point three places to the right. Division of decimal numbers by 10, 100 and 1000. Let us take the decimal 32.16. When we divide a decimal by 10, we shift the decimal point one place to the left. So 32.16 divided by 10 will be 3.216. When we divide a decimal by 100, we shift the decimal point two places to the left. So 32.16 divided by 100 is equals to 0.3216. As there are no digits to the left of the decimal point, we put 0 as a placeholder. When we divide a decimal by 1000, we shift the decimal point three places to the left. So 32.16 divided by 1000 will be 0.03216. Here, as there were not enough digits to the left, we have inserted two zeros in those places. Now let us try to do the questions of exercise 9.5. A part is find the quotient by shifting the decimal point. First part is 12.61 divided by 10. So we will shift the decimal point one place to the left and the answer will be 1.261. Next is 66.83 divided by 100. So we will shift the decimal point two places to the left and answer will be 0.6683. Next is 14.372 divided by 1000. Here we will shift the decimal point three places to the left. So the answer will be 0.014372. Next is 0.937 divided by 100. Here we will shift the decimal point two places to the left. So answer will be 0.00937. B part is fill in the blanks and complete the following. First part is 6.4 multiplied by which number so that we get 64. So if we will multiply by 10, the decimal point will shift one place to the right. So it will be 10. Next is 14.04 multiplied by which number so that we get 1404. So here we will multiply 14.04 by 100, then we will get 1404 as we had shifted the decimal place two places to the right. Next is which number will be multiplied by 1000 so that we get 13,674. Here we are multiplying by 1000, so we had shifted the decimal point 3 places to the right. So the answer will be 13.674. C part is fill in the blanks and complete the following. First part is 4.6 divided by which number so that we get 0.46. Here the decimal point shift one place to the left, so it means we are divided by 10. So the answer is 10. Next is 4.76 divided by which number so that we will get 0.0476. Here the decimal point shift two places to the left, so we had divided this number by 100. Next is which number is divided by 100 so that we get 0.567. So here we are divided by 100. It means the decimal point shifted two places to the left. So before that it will be 56.7. Division of decimal numbers. Division of decimals is done the same way as simple numbers. But remember to put a decimal point in the quotient directly above the decimal point in the dividend. Let us take one example and divide 9.32 by 3. We divide 9 ones by 3. Place the decimal point after 3. Since nothing is left over, bring the 3/10 down. 3/10 divided by 3 equals to 1/10 with a remainder 0. Now 2 is less than 3, so it cannot be divided by 3. Therefore, 9.32 divided by 3 is equals to 3.10, and here remainder is 0.02. A whole number is a decimal with as many decimal places as required. For example, 7 we can write as 7.0, 7.00, 7.000. All of the above are same as 7. Conversion of a fraction into a decimal. Suppose we need to divide 2 into 5 parts. 2 divided by 5. Since 5 is greater than 2, we cannot divide 2 by 5. We can instead convert 2 into tenths. We get 20 tenths which can be divided by 5. So now we get 4 tenths and the quotient is written in the 10th column. Now let us try to do the number story sums of exercise 9.6. First question is, if 1 kg of sugar cost rupees 16.5, then how much will 3.5 kg cost? Here the cost of 1 kg sugar is given rupees 16.5. And to find the cost of 3.5 kg of sugar, we have to multiply 16.5 by 3.5. So after multiplying, we get the cost of 3.5 kg sugar is rupees 57.75. Second question is, 5 bags of rice weigh 22.725 kg altogether. How much does each bag weigh? Here the weight of 5 bags of rice is given and we have to find the weight of each bag of rice. So according to the statement, weight of 5 bags of rice is equals to 22.725 kg. And to find the weight of each bag of rice, we will divide 22.725 by 5. After dividing, we get 4.545 kg is the weight of each bag of rice. Third question is, an athlete runs 201 km in 30 days. How much does he run in one day? It is given in the question, an athlete runs in 30 days is equals to 201 km, and he run in one day is equals to 201 divided by 30, which is equals to 6.7 km. Fourth question is, you need 20 pieces of ribbon, each of length 24 cm. How much ribbon do you need in all? So here the length of each ribbon is given 2.4 cm, and we have to find the length of 20 pieces of ribbon. So we will find it by multiplying 2.4 by 20, and after multiplying we get 48 cm is the length of 20 pieces of ribbon. Fifth question is, the driver is paid rupees 85.50 per day. How much will he earn in 15 days? So it is given the earning of a driver per day is 85 rupees 50 paise, and he earn in 15 days, which is equals to 85.50 multiplied by 15. So after multiplying we get 1282.50 is the earning of a driver in 15 days. Next question is, 18.6 kg of sugar is consumed in 3 houses in a month. How much sugar is consumed in a house? So according to the question, sugar consumed in 3 houses is equals to 18.6 kg, and the sugar consumed in a house will be 18.6 divided by 3. So we get 6.2 kg of sugar is consumed in a house. Seventh question is, a cake weighing 7.5 kg was divided among 30 people. What will be the share of each person? So here a cake was divided among 30 people, which is 7.5 kg, and share of each person will be 7.5 divided by 30. So after dividing we get 0.25 kg of the share each person will get. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you understood the concept. Try to do the questions in your rough notebook yourself. See you soon in the next video. Till that time, take care.